69 Manor Road Sunday morning. Dorothy be up, but Jennifer be yawning. Rachel will get her hair braided, I'll spoil it. One side be looking like Don King, don't it? Ribs in the oven, catch a whiff. Heartless crew on mission, catch a crisp biscuit. Whoa. Ice cream van, yeah, chase it down. Screwball 99, flake it out. Newham Leisure Centre, where the girls at? Hair gel down to her face, where the curls at? Money on the table, frustration, get mummy's purse out. Forward some summers, I'm racing the latest Merc out, it worked out. September ends locked up, but we don't talk about it. Lee and Karis don't speak of things ain't cool with Aaron. But amongst all the bullshit, it's love though. You gotta love London in the sun, bro, you done know. I'm never not making an album. I think you get to a place where, you know, you might record some songs and then you record one and you think, yeah, this is it. This is the start of something. And I think I come to that place around 3 years ago. And when that first line came out, 69 Manor Road Sunday morning, just took me so far back and put a smile on my face, really. Right now, we're at 69 Manor Road. This is like the family home. When I was born, this is where we lived. There's like a picture of my uncles and my mum and that playing frustration. They used to like gamble over that like child's game frustration at like 4 a.m. and us kids would just be running around. They would be taking that shit like, man, seriously. But it always was like music and food. Like no matter who came here, there was food for them. It was one of those houses. So yeah, it was a nice little community here. You know what I mean? It means a lot to me and this record, I guess.
All right, let's just check your headphone levels. Okay.
I knew if I dive in and I really talk about stories that I lived through and people that mean a lot to me, you know, you're gonna have the good times and the bad times and the nice side to the manor, and you're gonna have the slightly more sinister side.
Then it could all change in a minute. I've seen innocent summers turn sinister. Tempers flare up, violence is imminent.
There's definitely a feeling of we're not supposed to be shit or have shit or become anything great, you know what I mean? And an underlying attitude that people grow up with from around here. And I just wanted to be so much more and just to do better. When I started making this record, I probably hadn't been back to this road for a minute. But I got a lyric in a new banger where I say, there's 86 and Ola's Road, next door to Teresa. And Teresa was right next door. I say across the road from Pam, and that's Pam, like right across the road. That was my bedroom up there. So we used to make tapes, but have the window open. And Pam used to be like to my mum, it's all good, because like, it means they're not out causing trouble and that they're all in there having fun, so I got to rate Pam. Me and my brother's always like close, you know what I mean? We spend so much time together. He got decks. My mum bought them for, I think it was his 16th birthday. And in that room, yeah, we set up decks. So he used to DJ. So I think it was quite natural that I picked up the mic. So we used to make tapes together.
Now I got big time crooks caught in the ass like, what is it? If we need to put in work, say the word that is finished. And I just want to make an album, mind my business.
When I come back, it's always happy memories, because it's like, I made my first tune up there in that room, you know what I mean? We had some good times there. DWEs, Forest Gate, Dizzy, Wiley, Bo, me, East Ham, Dean, Plasto, Ghetto. It was just like everyone was from this area. Now it's just like kids from everywhere, you know what I mean? They're on the internet, they haven't got to live next to one of these stations. They can just get their music out online and whatever. I couldn't have made this album as a teenager. It just took a certain amount of growth to be comfortable with speaking about certain things. I think I got to a place where I've been honest enough and said everything I wanted to say and told every true story. I've spoken about people, not always in a negative way. Maybe someone would be pissed, but do you know what? It was my story to tell.
No sand in the end, still life is a beach and a t-shirt, weather in the manor, my friend.
Seashells is basically like returning to, you know, a place and realizing that, you know, you've gone on to do so many things, see so many places around the world, and your life's kind of changed so much, but to return and realize that everything's kind of still the same. Barbershop, Sterling, Hermit. On Hermit Road where the barbers is, with an old heap of man getting half of us. You know the man that draw a knife at an argument. My cousin DJs in here sometimes. He sets up his decks and plays music, like live. It's a weird barbershop.
Yes, man. Cool, yeah? Yeah.
Yeah, when you're writing certain lyrics, it just brings back memories of you, you know what I mean, being there. And I think like rapping is a lot about that. You kind of put your day's experience onto the page, whatever that be, good or bad, or it always ends up in a song somewhere. For me and my mates, like listening to my music, or when my mates hear my music, they hear stories that they was a part of, because, you know, they went through it with me. In 30 years' time, I'm sure I could listen to one of my CDs and remember those moments, you know? Yes. You good? How you doing? What? I remember doing some freestyle around here for some DVD. I think it was called like About to Blow or something like that.
I'm a young up-and-coming star like Rooney. You can't spit a 16-bar hot like tar like the kid K.A. apart from UD.
And we started to become like local famous. I think what helped, like when we broke through, was the practice hours that we had put in, you know, performing in front of like 20 people. So when you go to do like a support act or whatever, you know what I mean? Like my first support act was with The Streets, and that was the first time performing in front of that many people. But I had put in so much hours and made all my mistakes behind closed doors that it was cool. And I feel like nowadays, with the whole internet and YouTube, people can have a big tune and then next minute they're on like a wireless main stage, but they haven't really learned the art of performance yet. So they're making their mistakes on a main stage, and we got to make our mistakes in someone's kitchen on a pirate radio. No, I think this album is kind of about a personal journey and family. It seems a bit cliche to say, if you don't know where you've been, you don't know where you're going. But I think there is a bit of truth to that. And with this album, I've definitely revisited where I've been, and hopefully the journey hasn't ended yet.
I've been riding that wave, still waters run deep, no sand in the end, still life is a beach and a t-shirt, weather in the manor, my friend.